right there. You got one right there. That was Blockbuster's car. Yeah. This was the kitchen or the bathroom vanity.
Thought it was going to fly out of the bleachers though.
This right there? Yeah. She took out the garbage when we were little girls. She came back.
It's something better.
It's something different. We don't know.
Still use the glass or something. She comes in the house.
And it was like the skin was gone and everything. It was like a hole right there.
Push it, you can still not.
I think he was last night. So I would figure they would be again today, but so I thought that was like half was doing was down.
Yeah. Alright, where's the send down here to retrieve
First thing I said.
Thank you.
Get back up now.
They handed me the video camera and I had my camera, so right here. Like, see, I keep mine right here.
They were in that light. It was still supposed to be the other place.
Your mother got him out of my life.
I said, he was not in state.
No, they was in your lap. Your mother got him out of my life.
This is the first group up there. This is the woman standing in front. This is the guy in front of me. Yeah. So it's got to be that first one. Yeah, he said his brother company was also carrying flags in here. Oh, that's good right there.
Here comes the band. I told you they'd be the last. Oh, I want to see the band.
They won the first place, what they say, pennant, marching pennant or something. Well, and they would have got honor flight, but they didn't get enough points.
Thank you.
Although they're probably hard to get band.
Yeah, that's what
Here comes the band.
that was the last place.
Where's the band? Coming in from the back. Hear the drums? He'll be on the second.
It's colder this morning than it was yesterday.
017 from the 320th Train Squadron. Carrying our state and territorial flags are the flights 303 and 304 from the 320th Train Squadron. Following them are flights 308 and 102 who are from the 331st Train Squadron. The last flights to pass in review today are flights 310 and 311 from the 322nd Training Squadron. As a reminder to all our visitors, restroom facilities are in the brown brick building to your left. At this time, we would appreciate your cooperation in finding a place to sit before the ceremony begins. For the courtesy and respect of everyone today, we ask that you remain in your seats during our ceremony and not to go in the grassy area when taking pictures. Thank you. Ceremony, we would like to give special recognition to one of the Air Force's finest senior non-commissioned officers, Master Sergeant Curtis Robinson. Sergeant Robinson is closing in a most distinguished military career with over 24 years of faithful and dedicated service to his country. Colonel Gesh will now decorate and retire Master Sergeant Robinson. Master Sergeant Curtis Robinson entered the Air Force in 1971 as a masonry specialist. His early career included assignments to Homestead Air Force Base, Florida, and Elmendorf Air Force Base, Alaska. In 1978, he was selected as a non-commissioned officer in charge for the masonry shop at Peterson Air Force Base, Colorado. 2 years later, he applied for and was selected for military training.
Give your squadrons parade red. In place, down off. Give your squadrons attention. Give your squadrons prison arms. That. Breathe in. Huh.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of our national.
See the report. Report. Sir, all the rest of kind of publish the order. Guide on bear, 320th, 323rd. Front and set fire.
Subject, first place parade and retreat streamers. The first place retreat streamer is awarded to the 323rd Train Squadron for excellence in retreat competition for the month of March 1995. And the first place parade streamer is awarded to the 320th Train Squadron for excellence in parade competition for the month of March 1995.
The one that's marching backwards?
Nope. I don't know. We don't know where he is.
I have to worry about not having enough pictures of this. I'm camera happy. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduating airmen passing review today represent a portion of the 35,000 recruits who will complete basic training this year. Lackland, the gateway to the Air Force, and the 737 training group provide all recruits the essential military training to become motivated members of the enlisted corps of the greatest Air Force in the world. This training provides airmen to all components of the Air Force, regular, Air National Guard, and Air Force Reserve. This is accomplished through a rigorous 6-week course which is programmed on a 24-hour day. Leading the airmen today are the military training instructors. They are responsible for the indoctrination, development, and discipline of the airmen. These men and women who wear the distinctive blue campaign and bush hats have unselfishly accepted that responsibility. They have dedicated endless hours to ensure that these training objectives are met. Today's graduates have proven through academic studies, military training, physical conditioning, and the development of teamwork concepts that they are ready to take their place in the United States Air Force. In addition to the daily demands placed on these flights, they also participated in rigid competition for the coveted award of Honor Flight. Recognition as a squadron honor flight is a distinct accomplishment that only a limited number of flights are able to achieve. Today's honor flights will be recognized by the honor flight streamer carried on their squadron guidon. We would also like for you to notice our national, state, and territorial flags. As these flags pass in review, please stand and render the appropriate courtesies to our national flag and remain standing for the state and territorial flags.
Very first.
Now passing review, our Commander of Troops is Senior Master Sergeant Tony Spaulding, Train Superintendent, 321st Training Squadron. The A Squadron Commander is Master Sergeant Antonio Reese from the 322nd Training Squadron. Flight 305 from the 321st Training Squadron led by Senior Airman Robert Wooden.
St. George?
Group Drill Competition winner and Honor Flight 306 from the 321st Train Squadron led by Staff Sergeant Philip Baker.
Where is he, Pam?
He's fourth one back.
307 from the 320
Second this way.
Squadron, led by Master Sergeant Wadis Watson.
There's the third one going that way. Fourth row back.
Third one on?
Third one going that way. Fourth row back. They should.
Flight 101 from the 321st Train Squadron, led by Staff Sergeant David Seaton. Flight 103 from the 323rd Train Squadron, led by Senior Airman Kevin Thompson. Flight 309 from the 323rd Train Squadron, led by Staff Sergeant Billy Dickens. Stern.
It's in the middle. Yeah, I see it.
And Flight 304 is led by Technical Sergeant Sam Harrison. The B Squadron Commander is Master Sergeant Chuck Wright from the 737 Train Support Squadron. Flight 308 from the 331st Train Squadron, led by Senior Airman Randall Clare. Honor Flight 102 from the 331st Train Squadron, led by Staff Sergeant Randall Phillips. Flight 310 from the 322nd Train Squadron, led by Staff Sergeant Timothy Grant. Flight 311 from the 322nd Train Squadron, led by Technical Sergeant Judith Stanish. Musical support is provided by the Drum and Bugle Corps, Flight B017, under the direction of Master Sergeant Fred Gossett. Following today's ceremony, we cordially invite you to visit the enlisted MTI monument located directly across the parade grounds. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please stand for the playing of the United States Air Force song. today's ceremony.
You've seen him closer than me, did.
Yeah, but just through the camera.
I don't know if I actually saw him or not. All I did was hear their blue flame. Was it the same with sometimes that I couldn't see the flags or nothing. I was trying to click pictures. There was a white one next to it.
Go back to bed. We're thinking about going over to see Daniel.
Wave. Yeah, they are.
Let's go check out some more.
Gentlemen, I need to process the whole lesson, please.
Do solemnly swear. Do solemnly swear. That I will support and defend. That I will support and defend. The Constitution of the United States. The Constitution of the United States. Against all enemies. Against all enemies. Foreign and domestic. Foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith. That I will bear true faith. And allegiance to the same. And allegiance to the same. And that I will obey the orders. And I will obey the orders. Of the President of the United States. Of the President of the United States. And the orders of the officers. And the orders of the officers. Appointed over me. Appointed over me. According to regulations. According to regulations. And the Uniform Code of Military Justice. And the Uniform Code of Military Justice. So help me God. So help me God. At this time, I would like to recognize some of our outstanding airmen who are graduating today. First off, I would like to acknowledge Airman Brenda Champney, who is one of our honor graduates. In fact, she's our only honor graduate. Let me tell you, to make it as an honor graduate in basic training is really quite an accomplishment, obviously, with one person doing it. This individual completed basic training with no derogatory comments, with no unsatisfactory performance in any area, with no more than 50% of the allowable demerits after the 6 weeks of basic training, yielded 90% or better on the end of course exam, and let me tell you, it's a physically fit young airman. So if I could, Airman Champney, please come forward. I'd also like to acknowledge and present a certificate of recognition to Airman Robert Piper. Now remember, we have an end-of-course exam that we take here. Let me tell you, Airman Piper got a 100% on that end-of-course exam, and I'll tell you that it's been over a year since an individual in all of basic training has accomplished that. So Airman Piper, please come forward. At this time, I would also like to acknowledge the top flight contributor for each of our graduating flights. This is an airman who was selected by his or her peers as being sort of like the MVP, if you will, to help everybody get through basic training. So if I could have come forward from Flight 305, Airman First Class David Roseman. From Flight 306, Airman Kevin Warren. From Flight 307, Airman Terrence Watson. And from Flight W101, Airman First Class Haley Baldwin. Let's have a round of applause for you guys. Singing the Air Force song, I ask you now to stand tall, sing loud and with pride. Show your loved ones how it feels to be a graduating Airman from the fine squadron of basic training 321st. Make your military training instructors proud of you as you stand tall. And on three, let's sing this song. 1, 2, 3.
Off we go into the wild blue yonder, flying high into the sun. Here they come, soon to meet our thunder, and the boys give her the gun. Down we dive, spouting our flames from under, off with one hell of a roar. We live in flame, go down in flame, hey! Nothing can stop the U.S. Air Force.
So a round of applause for our Air Force. This time, instructors, please take charge of your flights.
Are you motivated? Motivated, 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 sir! How motivated are you? Highly motivated, truly dedicated, like it, love it, we want more of it. Hoorah, Air Force!
Step aside because I need to come through here.
3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4.
Everybody crowd.
This is just guys have to culture that idea when it's right back and then my name that's about
Okay, get this clean. Everything's perfect. Right there. That's it. Proof positive.
These have to be a perfect edges. That's my laundry. Put that on there. You don't look at my, look at my face, we'll come take a
Okay. What's the city of Shepherd's in?
Wichita Falls.
Wichita Falls. You know,
I like the script.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? He says, will you hang on to this so it doesn't get crinkled?
See, Dad, you have to pull t-shirts like that.
Sorry about that.
Dad, t-shirt, this is amazing stuff. Okay, because I can't
Wow. Turn around. Look at you.
See, I wear green too.
We have to get him one of those hats. Let me see if I can zoom in on that, guys. Hold on.
You want to see the jobs for the duffel bags? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's the same.
Nathan, did you fit on this bed?
Really? And I had to fit so I didn't like mess it up. So I didn't have to spin all
Oh,
the
so in
time.
other words, you slept in the fetal
That's
position.
like this.
I'm afraid she's going to get crinkled in the car.
Okay. I have to sign. We never had to sign in there. They told me I couldn't meet anybody.
Why don't you wave or say something? I think Nathan ought to get over next to you. Huh? Call Nathan over. Hey, Nate. Oh, is he taking a picture?
So what do you want to do tomorrow?
Nathan.
When a daddy and Nathan.
Yeah, I get a picture. The old pub there.
Here, want me to take the one of you and two?
You have to go take a picture with Nathan.
Daddy in here.
Dying. I was just going.
When?
I had to
So what do you want to do now?
When I was in that wedding, I had one fly out of my bouquet of flowers. Dad wants to go to the main PS.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, I'm